I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best shooting guard cards right now in NBA 2K23 my team. Let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite shooting guards in my team, and of course let me know what you guys would change about my top 10. But coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be Dark Matter Dr. J. Yes, he's a little bit outdated when we're talking about, the SIGs and the jump shot timing, because his release is a really good jump shot, except that it's only on normal timing, so it's going to be a little bit slow of a jump shot, and then only does have the normal size up. So I still feel like stats and badges wise, he's one of the better shooting guards in my team, but he really needs that update to his jump shot and his dribble sigs, because he also doesn't have the normal leaner, which really affects him on next gen, because if you don't have the normal leaner, it just makes things a lot harder to score with, and then his behind the back could also be better as well for those transition buckets. But all around, I still feel like you got to give Dr. J, in that top 10 range, just because of how good of an offensive card he is. And defensively, I mean, he plays solid defense. He's not going to be a bad defender, but he's also not going to be like super elite on the defensive end. And then coming in, I'm in number 9 spot. I do think Alex Terry Dischinger is just slightly better than a guy like Dr. J. I think they're very similar at the shooting guard spot. I think Terry's kind of just that updated version where his jump shot's going to be on quick timing, and he's got much better dribble sigs. He's got the Chris Paul dribble style, which can be very, very good if you know how to use it. He's got the De'Aaron Fox size up, which is way better than what Dr. J has, which is the normal. And then he's also got the wall escape and the Dame behind the back. So movement wise, Terry's going to be a lot better than Dr. J. And then you look at the jump shot, he's got a pretty similar release. I like it a little bit more than Dr. J's, and it's going to be on quick timing as well. And he's got the normal leaner. So animations wise, he pretty much clears Dr. J. He's also got front clutches. He's got some really good dunk packages as well. And then we talk about stats and badges. That's where Dr. J obviously will be a tiny bit better, but I think the animations make up for the lack of badges and the lack of stats. So for me, Terry Dischinger going to be the 9th best shooting guard. But coming in, I'm in number 8 spot is going to be the new Galaxy Opal Alex English. I think he's an amazing shooting guard. He's 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. I was kind of underrating him when he first dropped in season 5, but now that I've used him, he's actually a really, really good shooting guard. He's got great stats all around: 95 steal, 95 lateral quickness, 95 perimeter. He's also got an 88 interior defense and an 80 block. I mean, he's not going to be an incredible defender, but having a Hall of Fame clamps and glove is really nice. So on the perimeter, he's going to be a very solid defender. And then he's really good at slashing to the basket with a 95 driving dunk, 94 vertical. He's got that Hall of Fame bully badge, fast twitch, limitless takeoff, posterizer, and slithery is also really nice to have. So just all around, I think he's got a great jump shot, pretty good dribble sigs. He can shoot the 3-ball at a high level, and he does have a really good player model in game. But coming in, I'm in number 7 spot. It might seem a little bit low for a Dark Matter card, but it's going to be Dark Matter George Gerving. I really don't think this card is like that amazing. He's still a 6'7" shooting guard with a 6'10" wingspan, and he's going to be a Dark Matter. So yes, he's got 30 Hall of Fame badges, and he's going to have pretty much, perfect stats. I mean, obviously they're not the best stats in the game, but for a card, they're pretty much, perfect at this time of the year. So you might be thinking, how is he so low on this list? He's got tons of Hall of Fame badges, really good all around stats. He's got a great player model. He's 6'7". But you go to the animation screen, has the normal leaner, which is nice, but he has the normal size up, just not that great at this time of the year. And then the Isaiah Roby base, I just feel like isn't the greatest of the jump shots. If you liked his diamonds release, then you'll absolutely love the Dark Matter. But even though it's on very quick timing, I don't think it's going to be a great jump shot. And all around, I just think there's more valuable and just overall, more well-rounded shooting guards, like a guy like Scottie Pippen on my number 6 spot. Now you could probably argue Pippen could be higher than number 6, but kind of comparing him to a George Gerving, he's going to give you some amazing lockdown defense. He's 6'8", has a great player model. He's got a 7-foot wingspan, 98 steal, 98 lateral quickness, 98 perimeter. He's also got an 87 block and a 91 interior defense. I mean, the card's got Hall of Fame anchor, challenger, clamps, glove, menace, pick dodger. I mean, pretty much all the defensive badges you really need on like an on-ball defender. And then even offensively, like Pippen's not a bad offensive card. He's got a 95 driving dunk, 94 vertical. His jump shot's actually really, really good, even though it's only on quick compared to a George Gerving release on very quick. It's a way better jump shot because of the Scottie Pippen upper and the Scottie Pippen base. And then sigs wise, I mean, not gonna have like incredible dribble sigs, but for a Scottie Pippen card at the shooting guard spot, I do think he's going to be the overall 6th best shooting guard. But coming in, I'm in number 5 spot. I think at that shooting guard position, I like Vince Carter a little bit more than Pippen. As an overall card, I think Pippen is probably a slightly better because he's so much better of a small forward with his height and his defense. But I think at the shooting guard spot, I would personally take Vince Carter over him because he's 6'6" at the shooting guard spot with a 6'9" wingspan. I just think offensively, you kind of want to have an offensive guy at that 2 spot compared to where Scottie Pippen is more defense. Vince Carter's got a lot better offense. He's got a 98 driving dunk, 98 vertical. I think he's got a better jump shot with the Kyle Kuzma base. Honestly, this is one of my new favorite jump shots in the game with the Kuz base, and the Vince Carter upper is also very solid. And then dribble 6 wise, he's got the MJ dribble style, De'Aaron Fox size up, so he's going to move a lot better than a guy like Pippen. The Pro 2 leaner isn't the best. It's not normal leaner, but it's still very solid, and sometimes I actually like it a little bit more than the normal. And just overall, he might not be as good defensively as a guy like Pippen, but I think overall as a shooting guard, I do think he's the 5th best in the game. But breaking into my top 4, one of my favorite cards to be using in my team this year is going to be the Galixable Ray. For whatever reason, I just feel like he's so fun and just so nice on the offensive end. He's 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan. His stats are pretty well rounded. I'm not going to sit here and say they're the greatest stats in the game. I mean, he's got a 99 3-pointer, 98 mid-range. He's got that Hall of Fame limitless range badge, which is really good. He's got Hall of Fame Deadeye, corner specialist, catch and shoot, blinders, amped, and Asian 3. So obviously gonna be an amazing 3-point shooter. He's also got like a 90 strength and a 93 vertical, so the card's super athletic. But my favorite thing is when you look at the animation screen, he's got his jump shot on very quick timing, which I feel like is already a very solid jump shot on quick. And then he's got the Steve Francis size up, which is easily the best size up in the game and one of the best dribble sigs. And then he's also got like the Kawhi Leonard defensive stance, which only like Kawhi, Scottie Pippen, KG, and Kobe have. So he's going to play really good lockdown defense. He's got the Dame behind the back, the normal leaner, Kobe escape, MJ dribble style, quick drops off 1, front clutches. I mean, animations wise, they really souped up this Ray Allen card, and for that reason, I do think he's the 4th best shooting guard. But coming in, I'm at number 3 spot. I think for me personally, the number 3 or the top 3 guys are pretty much, I would say, not obvious, because Ray Allen's really good, Pippen's very good, Vince is all very good shooting guards, and you could argue they're better than a guy like Billy Knight, but in my opinion, I just think Billy's slightly better than a Vince and a Ray Allen. He's 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. I think he's probably just a little bit more complete of a card. He's got a 93 steal, 95 lateral quickness, 93 perimeter, also does have an 80 block and an 88 interior defense. He's super fast, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, and going to be a very solid rim runner as well, having a 95 driving dunk, 94 vertical, has Hall of Fame posterizer, limitless takeoff, fearless finisher, fast twitch, and bully. He's also got Hall of Fame limitless, just like a guy like Ray, which is going to be super nice, and then Asian 3 and catch and shoot as well. But the best thing about this card is easily going to be his jump shot. The Rudy Gay base with the Oscar Robertson upper is easily one of the best jump shots in the game, and I don't think people realize how good this Oscar upper is. It really makes a massive difference on most cards in the game. You look at Oscar, great upper in the game, obviously. T-Mac, right? He's got the best upper. Ricky Davis, really good jump shot. That's mainly due to the Oscar Robertson upper. He's got what you look at Wesley Person. That's why he's got one of the best jump shots in the game, is because of this Oscar upper. And then sigs wise, he's also got some very solid sigs. He's got front clutches. Does he have quick drops off 1? He doesn't, but the front clutches are really nice to have. And just all around, I think Billy Knight is going to be the 3rd best shooting guard. But number 2 and number 1, for me at least, I think is pretty obvious. It's going to be Kobe Bryant at number 2, even though I know some people that are big Kobe fans might say he's number 1. We'll talk about that next guy here in a second, but Kobe is still an amazing shooting guard. I will say, I feel like some people, even though he's overpriced as crazy, like he's so overpriced, I still think he's a lot better than some people are giving him credit for. Like, I know some people are saying he's not even a top 3 or a top 5 shooting guard in the game. Like, he is way better than a guy like Vince Carter, in my personal opinion, and Ray Allen. I mean, him and Billy Knight, I guess you could make the comparison, but he's got his jump shot on very quick timing. His base is still one of the best bases in the game. His upper is good, but it's not the greatest. And then I think he's got some pretty good dribble sigs. He's got the Kawhi Leonard motion style, which is basically their defensive stance. So really good defense on Kobe. He's got that Curry slide, which is super nice to have on offense. He's got the quick drops, he's got the front clutches, the normal leaner, obviously the Dame behind the back. I mean, just all around, I think he's going to be the 2nd best shooting guard. And then I'm at number 1 spot, the clear-cut number 1, which is going to be Dark Matter Tracy McGrady. He's just the perfect shooting guard. He's 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan, and there's really no way to make this card that much better, because if you go to the animation screen, he's probably got the best jump shot in the game, which is the KPJ base and the Oscar Robertson upper. In my opinion, I think that's the best base in the game and the best upper. So you combo those together on quick timing, it's an amazing jump shot. And then he's got some elite dribble sigs, including the MJ dribble style. The T-Mac size up is very solid, and he also does have that Curry escape, just like Kobe. So really good animations on this T-Mac card. He's got the best dunk packages in the game. He's got the normal leaner. He's basically just Kobe Bryant, but he's 6'8" with a better jump shot. And then sigs, you could argue who has the better better sigs. They're basically the same, but T-Mac is just Kobe Bryant with a better release, and he's 6'8", but they're going to be very close in the sense of stats and badges wise. The biggest difference, like I said, is when you go to the animation screen. But guys, let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite shooting guards, and let me know what you guys would change about my top 10. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.